feedback.
As a group, once we had pitched our final idea, we wanted to do some audience research in order to find out what our targeted audience would expect to see in our chosen teaser trailer genre, that being drama. We decided to do a film survey of us, asking 7 out of 8 questions to different people regarding teaser trailers. One of the questions which we asked was, do you prefer voiceovers or just simply music in the background of a teaser trailer? The majority of people we asked mentioned either sound and voiceover together. For example, Jacob thought that for a drama thriller, a voiceover would be effective. However, without sound, it would be weird, and as far for sound by itself, the teaser trailer would be empty.
How did your audience feedback help improve your product?
To get the most efficient feedback, we decided to use social media as a platform to gain feedback and criticism on our work, which enabled us to improve our work further and create the most effective poster. For instance, I posted a photo of the result of my film poster on my Facebook to get some opinions of what people liked about the poster and what could have been improved. One criticism which I received was that the tear between the photos was coming out too much, which didn't allow us to see the antagonist's face. Taking on board this feedback, I removed some of the tear to make it thinner. Besides this, another feedback that I received was that the picture used in the middle should have more of a dark effect rather than how bright it is. This is to emphasize the idea that the person in the middle is a villain and the darkness would connote evil. After receiving feedback from pupils on social networking sites and also in person, I decided to make some changes to the poster. For instance, the picture of the antagonist had the centre of her face on the tear. However, from feedback, it was evident that it would be better to have half of her face in the tear, as it gives it more of an evil connotation. Besides this, on Facebook, some left comments telling us that the lighting was too bright, especially on the antagonist's face, so we decided to change the brightness and make adjustments to the picture of the antagonist. For the title Torn, I downloaded the font online after doing research for different fonts, which may look good. The font I chose was Land Speed Record, which I downloaded online. And to make it look more unique, we decided to change the effects by adding gradient overlay, outer glow, etc. Then I rasterized the letter and used the sharpen tool to add a graffiti style of outer layer. We also asked some people to watch our teaser trailer after the first cut to see what their initial opinions were and what they thought could be done to improve it. As we challenged some of the drama conventions, it was important to find out what other people thought of this, as we didn't want people confusing the genre for our teaser trailer. We asked one student, Ilyas, what genre he thought the teaser trailer was and whether he thought the pace matched drama.
What genre do you think the teaser trailer was?
And it was a thriller.
Do you think this teaser trailer's pace matches the chosen genre, that being drama?
No, I thought it was too fast paced because I didn't know whose baby it was, and also in a drama you're supposed to like empathize with the character and it's supposed to reel you in, and I didn't feel that it was doing that with me.
Once we got our feedback, we decided to apply the changes and make the improvements in our teaser trailer. This was so that our audience were more aware of our genre and what was happening within the teaser trailer, as some thought it was difficult to keep up with what was happening. So 2 weeks later, we asked Ilyas whether he thought the pace matched the genre more or less, as we slowed down the shots to enable the audiences to get a better understanding of what is happening.
We've been talking about this for years and it's finally happened. I can't wait for you to come home to me. I'll be looking out for your reply.
Looking at the teaser trailer now, do you think it matches the drama genre more or less?
Yeah, it's better than before because there's a variety of slow pace and fast pace. So the slow pace gives you a better idea of who's who, and then the fast pace gives it more of an exciting edge.
Since the last time you saw it, is there more of a link between the characters and the baby?
Yes, because there's a scene added with a missing poster, so that gave me a better idea of where the baby came from.
Looking back at your final product, what feedback did you receive after the changes you have already made, and what would you personally change if you could go back?
After incorporating the feedback that we were given on our film poster, there were still some changes that we wish we could have made, but due to the time restrictions, we couldn't go back and make the changes. For example, the picture we used for the poster had a lot of background in it, such as houses and cars. At first we thought this may be a good idea, however, looking back at it, it made us realise it took away the effect from the titles and other writings. It made it difficult for us to place text as there weren't many areas in the photo which didn't have objects behind it. Perhaps if we used a green screen, it would have been less difficult to develop a more appropriate background, and we could have chosen something more simple to allow the titles to be placed better. One of the difficulties we had with this was we never realised the problems with using a photo that had a lot of background until I had edited most of the poster, which means we couldn't go back and start from scratch. It was difficult to use a green screen initially, as there wasn't much space to create the photo we wanted, as well as not being able to bring Amira's baby sister into the green room in school. The photo in between the tier is of Denise, and we used the green screen to take a close-up of her face, which enabled us to play with the background and choose different effects to create the most appropriate effect for our poster. We decided to rasterize the layer to remove the background from the picture, and we zoomed the picture in, which only shows a part of her face.